Hello everyone and welcome to Butterfly Dreams Crochet and More. My name is Jeannie and today is day 10 of the crochet granny squares that I am working on for the 100-day project. I am using the hipster cotton in the color Desert Sky for the last 4 rows of my square, and the 2 center rows I use the sugar wheel cotton in the color Cascade. Now these yarns are made by different companies. The hipster cotton is from Premier Yarns, and the sugar wheel cotton is a Hobby Lobby yarn. They're both made in Turkey though. They could be sisters, but the colors really coordinate well together. So don't be afraid to use what you have in your stash. And I would like to say welcome in, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I really do appreciate you all so much. Whether you are new or returning. Thank you all so much for being part of the butterfly team. And as always, you are welcome to join me here in the Crochet Oasis. So, how has y'all day been going so far? My Friday was very busy. I'm actually just now starting to crochet. This is the second time that I have sat in my chair at my desk. The first time was to do something for my husband. And now I am working on my day 10 square. And it is 8:38 p.m. So, I've had a busy day. I've been up moving around, cleaning and sweeping and mopping and cooking and everything. So trying to keep myself busy because I had a little incident yesterday. I fell. My clumsy tail, yes, I fell. I'm okay. I'm just trying to stay a little more active so I don't get stiff and work out the soreness. I was coming out of my dining room and my shoe at the toe area decided it wanted to turn underneath my foot, and it made me fall forward. It's like I stumbled on something, but my floor is flat, and I fell forward into the hallway, and I ended up hitting my right knee real hard. I got a bruise on my ankle, and my knee is bruised. It's a little swole, but nothing too bad. And I hit my right arm on the door frame of the Crochet Oasis. And I got a nice little abrasive cherry on my arm and a bruise from the wood. But I'm good, y'all. You see, I'm crocheting. So it ain't, I mean, it's sore to touch and stuff because it's bruised. And it's right there. All this here. I don't know if I can get my arm underneath there good enough. Yeah, y'all can see all that. Right there is where I hit the frame of the door. But I'm okay. And no, I didn't crack the floor or the door frame. And I say that because if I was to call my dad and tell him I fell, he's going to ask me, is the floor okay? He's not going to ask if I'm okay. And there's a story behind that. I don't know exactly how old I was. I was anywhere from 10 to 12 years old. And we was at my dad's boss man's house. It was around the 4th of July. And they had did a big cookout, and all the kids were there playing and everything. We'd been swimming in the pond that day and played kickball, softball. I mean, you name it, we did it. Played basketball, all that stuff, because his daughter was a big basketball fanatic, and her and I both played basketball together. I wasn't into it like she was, but you know, hey, I did play basketball in junior high and high school, so I enjoyed the sport. But all the adults, it had got dark. We had made homemade ice cream and all that stuff, and Lord, they cooked on the grill. They boiled crawfish. They cooked alligator tail. You know, we just had a real good time. And all the adults was gathered around outside a big fire, and all the kids was outside playing. We started out playing hide and seek. And someone came up with a bright idea to let's play blind man's bluff. So, Jody, which was his daughter, goes in the house and gets something to tie around whoever's going to be blindfolded's head. Well, when it came my time to be blindfolded, needless to say, I got hurt. Now, they had a brick house, or they have a brick house, and they had, it's like a little trench that was dug at the base of their house, so to help facilitate water drainage, to keep the water from sitting up against their house. And when I was blindfolded, you know, everybody else can see. No one bothered to tell me, Jeannie, you're going into the house. And what ended up happening, as I was walking toward the house, my foot went into the trench and twisted, and I ended up falling into the wall of the house right at their kitchen area. And I hit it so hard, the phone on the on the counter, it was, you know, the old-timey dial phones. I'm dating myself, but it was the old-timey dial phones. And, you know, if you bump them, it would do like a little ring. Well, that's what happened. And the women were in there. And they heard it, and they had a sliding glass door there at their dining room. And they opened up the blind, and I'm standing there. At that point, I had done pulled off the blindfold, and I'm standing there all bloody, and blood just running down my face and everything else. And I busted right above my right eye open. I fractured my orbital bone. And my mom and dad had CPS called on them. Even though I was of age to tell them what happened. But needless to say, nothing came of that, because they did contact the homeowners. They verified my story. And, you know, they paid for everything. Me going to the hospital and all of that, which they didn't have to, but, you know, that's just the type of people they are. So, get to the hospital. By the time we got to the hospital, my right eye was completely swole shut, and the whole right side of my face, even into my hair on my scalp, was discolored. I mean, I looked like I'd been beaten for hours, really. But my mom and them were never, yeah, we got whoopings and stuff, but nothing to the point where it would constitute child abuse. But we had that squashed. Told that lady I wasn't going nowhere with her. I was going home with my mom and my daddy. And she could get out of my room. I was done talking. I told you what happened. And that was the God's honest truth. And I'm not explaining myself to you no more. But yeah, you know, and I know they there to do a job, but it wasn't no child abuse. It was a pure innocent. I ain't gonna say it was innocent, because them other morons that was outside with me should have told me I was walking into the house. And they got fussed at. And it took almost 2 months for me to really be able to see out of that eye again. And the swelling and stuff to go down. And to get back to that about me cracking the floor. I hit the brick wall so hard I broke the brick. That's how hard I hit it. They had to replace a couple of bricks because I broke them when I fell into the house. I had a big abrasion on my knee. No, because it's 4th of July. We all wore shorts back then. So, yeah. And I think that's the reason why today I do not like wearing those eye masks that you wear when you go to bed. It makes me want to have nightmares. And this darn yarn wants to knot up on me. But yeah, it's, you know, one of my childhood stories. I can tell y'all some childhood stories now. Especially of fishing trips and bicycle rides. Alright, we are at the end of this. I think I've done 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Alright, everybody. I am done with that. I've got to weave my ends, but this is got 4 ends to weave in. And this is day 10 of the granny squares that I am doing for the 100-day project. Let me know if y'all are actually doing it. And if you are, what are you doing? I know some of y'all are doing squares. Some of y'all are doing other things and stuff like that. And make sure that you share your work on our Facebook groups. Butterfly Dreams Crochet with Jeannie. Or more, Butterfly Dreams Crochet and more. Pink V Steel. And our magical little place. That's Angie's. And any other social media groups that you're part of, if they will allow you to post that. You can post anything on ours. We don't care. You can share your YouTube channel. You can share your Instagram. If you know of a yarn sale or anything, make sure to share it and all of that stuff too. Just be respectful. No bullying. No vulgar language. You know, nothing like that. We want to keep it all yarn, crochet, knit. Happy vibes, you know. You can share inspirational quotes. You can do all of that stuff on our groups. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for coming in the Crochet Oasis and spending time with me. I really, really do appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I feel like that is not expressed enough. I really wished I could just meet each and every one of y'all and just give y'all a big old hug. And us just really sit down together and chit-chat and crochet. That would be so much fun, y'all. But until the next video, y'all, be kind, remember to smile, and know that I love you very much. See y'all in the next video. Bye for now.